The lamest story ever told. The old dude at the end of the bar was telling tales again. His motto was, if you're buying, he was lying. And then he would laugh. Isn't that how it always starts? I will make a universe and gather up some dirt, make sort of a clone out of it. Yeah, I'll put the clone down in a wonderful garden, give him everything that he will ever need. And I'll even hook him up with this hot chick that I genetically engineer from his rib so that he'll have something to bang. It won't be creepy or anything. Trust me. Trust me. All will only have one rule, and all that is that he must remain ignorant for all time. The old dude paused to take a pull on the draft that someone had bought for him. The clone said, hey, that sounds like a plan to me, but the chick was some kind of bitch. Wanted to learn things. Some say the talking snake tricked her. Could be. I forgot to ask the old dude if she was a blonde. So, now that she knows a thing or two, the woman becomes a real pain in the ass. She wants new clothes and to settle down and have kids. I don't see no ring on his finger, Mr. Man, became her favorite phrase. You could tell the old dude was really getting into the story now. He'd been shafted by some ex along the road of life at some point. You could hear it in his voice, the fear and loathing of the female species. Get off my lawn, he shouts, with glee, and ushers them out into the streets. See how you like it out in the real world. He slams the door on them metaphorically and washes his hands with the whole matter. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Turns out the old dude is still on everyone's ass. He just isn't chipping in on the rent anymore. Now the clone has to get up and go to work every day of his life until he dies. And this really sucks, and the clone cries out. And the old dude makes him an offer. If he agrees to cut off the end of his cock and give the tip to the old dude, he can get one day off on the weekend. You are one freaky dude, says the clone. And he snips away, and he snips his way to Saturday night date night. The one catch is no banging on your day off. But with the wangectomy fresh in his mind, that doesn't suck near as much as it will in the future. Time passes, and the old dude just can't get over the fact that the snake and the chick fucked him over. They had the nerve to cross him. The clones, and by now, figured out that if you do the wiener whacking when the kid's a baby, gets over it pretty quick, and so the revenge isn't nearly as sweet as he thought it would be. So he decides to start over once again. He recruits a surrogate mother, no easy task in the days before Craigslist, and slips with the baby batter, and that's it. Like many guys, when the baby making is over, the old dude lost interest for 30-odd years or so, till the kid comes back as an adult. And he decides to make up for not being there. He hooks the boy up with a timeshare selling scam. They've got mansions in the sky and they're selling them to the meek. It's a hot commodity. Starts out as a sweet deal. Real rock and roll atmosphere. Lots of travel, young people. Sandals and beards at work. Everything is cool, and he's really got that new age mojo working. He's riding the rocket all the way to the top of the mount. The storyteller paused at this point to finish his drink. Looking around sheepishly, he waited for someone to order him another one before he went on. The problem, he said, was the company just really wasn't turning a profit anymore. The damn illegal alien Romans had moved in and screwed everything up. Everybody was all doom and gloom, and it's the end of times, and God, why have you forsaken me? And all that drama. Just drama abided everywhere in the land. The old dude didn't even have to look ashamed of himself when he said, sometimes you just have to cut your losses and move on. I had done it before with the water damage. You know, chuck it all out and start over. Pause for the barkeep to deliver the proffered drink. The scapegoating thing was wearing thin at this point, so I had to give them the kid. He chuckled nervously. He could sense that he was losing the crowd. But I got him out of it eventually. So he had to do a little time. Yeah, the bulls were a little rough on him. Makes me wonder if some of them had gotten conned in the deal. He looked for some sign that the mood was mellowing again, and finding it not, he continued. I gave him one hell of a golden parachute. Come on. But they would not be cool, this crowd of rational revelers. Hey, we just wanted to go out and have a little party. Outside because it was finally nice. The weather had turned spring-like. Hide some eggs, you know. And you had to screw it all up with your eggs have cholesterol and your... No, wait a minute. That was those science guys. What were we talking about? Taking advantage of the momentary confusion, the old dude stroked his long white beard and began again. Hey, don't make me the bad guy in all this. I gave the kid everything. The timing wasn't right. He drained the fresh beer. You mark my words, he'll be back someday, and we'll show you. We'll show you all. And with that, the old dude staggered out of the bar, caught the bus to open.